The internet is the channel that connects brands with their consumers. Having an IT solutions provider that you can count on is an absolute must-have for every business of any size. Today, I have the opportunity to sit down with Bashir Muhammad, principal of Netelligence Group, to hear how he built an IT solutions company that allows businesses to focus on growing their business, fully confident that their IT needs are running at top speeds, and how he uses the Regus model to continue to grow his business. Well, Bashir, thanks for taking some time to join us today. Hope you're having a great summer there in Chicago. For viewers watching, tell us about Netelligence and what you do.
Netelligence Group is a managed services provider here in Chicago, and what that basically means is that we provide IT management services for a number of small businesses, clinics, schools, and nonprofit organizations here in Chicago and the surrounding suburbs.
That's great, Bashir. Can you tell us about the history of your company and how it was founded?
We were working in IT in the late 90s and early 2000s, and we started doing projects on the side, after hours and on the weekends, just to earn extra money and basically just to challenge ourselves. And it started to take off. So we started getting more clientele, and before you knew it, it was more clientele that we could manage having a full-time job. So we started one by one going on full-time to the business. And so now it's been 17 years.
Well, congratulations on that. Now, your industry deals with clients who many times run into an emergency and dial your number in a panic. What type of training do you give your employees, aside from the technical aspects, on how to reassure the customer and help walk them through the process?
Clients can get very panicked and frustrated, to be honest with you, when their technology isn't working correctly. And so we like to remind all of our contractors and our employees that the customer signs your paycheck. And so when you're dealing with them, you want to definitely calm them down, and you want to be calm yourself, and you want to help them through whatever their frustration is or whatever issue they're having that's technology related. And so this type of work does definitely require a lot of patience.
Well, we certainly all run into our own technological difficulties on a daily basis. But Bashir, is there a dramatic scenario that you can remember? And how were you able to help control your clients' emotions and resolve the issue?
Today's been somewhat interesting. So I don't know if you've heard a lot of this ransomware that's going around the world over. I mean, it's pretty insidious right now. I mean, so that right there has gotten a lot of people on edge. We've had a couple of our customers who've gotten hit with the ransomware, and so they can get really panicked. And for us, I mean, we focus in on making sure that our clients are backed up and that all their data is protected. So in the event that something does happen, like a ransomware attack, we're able to quickly restore their files so that they don't have to pay some exorbitant amount of money or or negotiate with some cyber terrorist or something like that. So for us, it's just, being prepared and being backed up is how we deal with managing stress.
Well, Regus is definitely a great place to conduct business for entrepreneurs or even for people with last-minute needs. I know I'm sitting here in a Regus office, and I believe you are as well. When and how were you first introduced to Regus?
So over the course of our business, like I said, we've been in business for 17 years. Our real estate needs have changed over time. As we've grown, we've actually grown, contracted, and grown again. Some years we have more clients or more projects than we did in others, where we have to hire more contractors, and so that would necessitate, a need for more space. And now, as technology has changed over the last few years, more of our clients are transitioning their systems to the cloud. And we have transitioned our back office to the cloud. And so the need to have physical space to host and to store equipment has really diminished over time. And then because most of our clients, we support them remotely and most of our work happens on the client side, there isn't really a need for us to have a lot of desk cubicles in-house, because most of our work is done in the field. So we're moving around a lot. We're mobile, we're flexible, and so there isn't really a need to have a huge office.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. What are 3 ways Regus has improved the way you do business?
So it saved me time. I'll say that, because when we had our office and other locations in Chicago, I spent a lot of time dealing with our own vendors, like for phone, for power, dealing with the landlord, dealing with whatever, cleaning crews, all the vendors that you can imagine that you had to deal with in operating a business. We had to do that. Whereas here, that's all taken care of by Regus. And so that's one thing for me personally. It's helped me out in terms of time. In terms of cost, it's helped out significantly. Although we have a smaller amount of space than we did before, we have a lot less cost, but we have better location. We have better amenities, and because the center is so nice, and I would say it's state of the art, it gives a very professional appearance and a very professional presentation. Like, if we were to have a meeting, right now I'm sitting in one of the conference rooms, the business conference room. You were to look around in here, you would say, this looks like something you would see possibly in a Fortune 500 company. So for us, being a small business, to have all of these amenities and all of these resources would be quite costly, and we couldn't afford it. But with Regus, we can.